Welcome back, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We want to thank you for the support that you have shown so far again. And on today's video, we'll be discussing the comments that you guys left with us. We'll be touching on the previous videos that we have posted, and so to start with the comments, our very first comment was Hlomla.
It was from Ntanjana.
Oh yeah, on the very first video.
Yeah.
Episode 1.
Congratulatory comment, and he left a topic for us to discuss on the policing system of the country. On why he asked a question: why is the police responding fast in white areas and responding slower in black areas? Why do, when the whites call the police, they come immediately? It's according to what he says. So it's not what I've observed or...
That's according to our viewers.
So, what's your take?
Okay, first and foremost, on replying to the policing thing that you're talking about, look at Kayamanda's police station and look at the police station in town. First, there's more police in town, if I'm not mistaken, than here in Kayamanda. Here we can go and report there are no vans available. But now I'm deviating from what was actually being said. So I really don't know why it's happening. I can't say why.
Does it happen in your view?
Of course it does. Everybody knows it does.
I don't know.
But it's just that I don't know how to explain why it actually happening, but it is happening.
I will reply him.
Okay.
How much crime is there in black areas that you've got to respond to?
Quite a lot.
Compared to white areas.
Yeah.
The availability depends on the crime. How many crimes are being reported in black areas, and how many crimes are being reported in white areas? That will lead to a lack of resources in the black areas, obviously, because we are attending to 20 cases in one day. All the vans are out, and then in the white areas, there's little to
none
to no crime. So obviously, it's very obvious that the police are always available there. I'm not defending the police, but I'm just stating what I think could be the cause of this.
So there's no racial favor?
It's not racial favor.
Okay.
The policing system of the country has failed as a whole. Regardless of race or whatever, it has failed. Look at how many black people have been killed in Kaili, Ntanjana. Are those cases being attended to?
No.
They are being attended to at a slower pace because there are many cases there. Hundreds of files. Now, do we really expect 10 police officers who've got hundreds of files and 10 police officers in the white areas who've got 10 files, which means each police officer has got one file? I'm just making an example. It's not proper stats.
And if we could actually look at it,
Now, that means the police in the black areas are doing 10 times the job of what... And we need to understand this.
Overworked and understaffed.
Yeah.
Overworked and understaffed. It doesn't mean that in the white areas there is white police. You must understand that.
Oh yeah.
So that we don't involve race in this thing. In the white areas, there's also black police doing the same job as the black police who are doing the job in Ekasi, whatever you want to call it.
In township.
The township. But the people in the township are doing 10 times the job due to the amounts of crimes being committed in Ekasi. That is my take on this issue.
So like the problem lies with us.
It lies in the policing system. I don't know if I'm if we see that there's a lot of cases
in
whatsoever black area, we must deploy more people.
Okay.
But how do we deploy more people when, I don't know, but the ratio of the police to, I think it's 1 to 40 something people.
Whoa!
Now, are we really safe?
Wow, no, we'll never be safe with that.
We are not.
Never be.
And are we really being fair when you're comparing white areas and now that I've tried to explain it. We are not. Absolutely not.
And I believe no police officer would want to live or work in such an area with so much crime, with so much work, overwork, as you said, booty, and understaffed.
And sometimes, shame, they are working. They are working. But because of the workload, it looks like they are not working.
Because the other day we saw it when a detective went to request for footage somewhere.
Yeah.
But they actually are working.
So I think that's about it on the reply to the comment. And
also, doesn't corruption also play a factor in it? Yeah, because why they take so slow to respond to some crimes?
It could be
because
one of
they
the reasons.
know, well, okay, I'm involved with these people now.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Umzekelo. There are days when you can call the police and they will arrive immediately. There are days, even in white areas, where they will take long to arrive. There are many cases of also white people who have waited a long period of time before the police arrived. So we can't really,
put race into this.
Yeah, that's what I would like to believe.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, moving on. Okay, is there any other comment beside this that we've got?
Yeah, the other comment was on the participation of...
between us.
Yeah, between us.
Okay, well, moving on. Now we'll be touching on the previous episodes, we'll start from the very first episode where we were led by Hlomla, discussing the history of South Africa and how it affected the modern South Africa. So,
how do you move away from the effects of apartheid? That is the question.
Okay, how do you move away?
I would like to pose to us. How do we move away? How do we stop blame shifting? How do we start taking responsibility?
How do we start taking responsibility?
By supporting each other as blacks. Just like the other people did under apartheid. The unity, the solidarity is important in order for us to succeed in life. Without unity, you are nothing.
Weaker too. Okay. I think I'm actually working, I think we are too lazy to work, busy complaining instead of busy pointing out problems instead of coming up with solutions, So I think we should get involved in
stepping up.
Yeah.
And also finding problems in those solutions that come up as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Okay.
So moving on to
the gender pay gap.
The gender pay gap.
I really don't have much to add. I don't think I have anything to add because I think I said everything that had to be said. I don't know if I don't say.
There was not much interaction with regards to if you was it.
I wonder why. Maybe they're not interested in leveling the...
Because only one spoke, before we dropped the video, and she mentioned most of the stuff that we mentioned in the video, and she was on about, the stuff that we mentioned.
And it's important for our viewers to leave the comment in our comment boxes and not in mailboxes and private inbox or whatever. Leave it there so we can all see it.
Yeah.
It's important. It builds us.
And actually for other viewers to see it
as well. Maybe they also interact with each other.
You're not being negative, you're being realistic.
Yeah. And should we move on from there too?
We can move on.
Okay, third episode was the school system, education system. And I think we've got more viewers in that episode. but there was one comment, where they speak that they say they loved the last 4 minutes and that there should be more interaction between us.
So on the schooling system, I want to reiterate the call for parents to support their children. It's important for the teachers, the parents to identify that a child has got a learning problem from a young age.
Okay.
I think, I'm sorry to say this, ne? I'm sorry, really sorry. But in black schools, black schools, they are failing our kids.
Dismally.
I'm sorry to say this. Because not only black schools for that matter, but it's very prevalent in black schools. Because they will sit with that child, whether they see Ngqoba, he's struggling, he's not able to add his maths numbers, he's not able to read. And we just say, hi man, slow,
and they push him up.
And this thing of pushing the learners,
trying to get rid of the learners,
it's not good, guys.
It's also not good. It's
not good.
The thing of separate. Okay.
No, you can talk.
I was gonna say, and the thing of the other school that we were talking about, where you put the ones who achieve the certain thing on the other side, and you put the others on the other side. What do we call that?
Rubbish,
man. And you even label the side of those who aren't doing so well, the ICU.
Well, that will damage some children emotionally,
Yes.
And they won't be motivated to
yeah,
excel in their work.
So the other note I wanted to add is the further education and training. That needs to be addressed. You need to stop expecting each and every child to go to university.
Yeah.
There are colleges, there are training schools, there are technical schools. Some people are not built for rocket science.
Yeah. Not all of us.
Maybe they are built to build the rocket.
Yeah.
Maybe they are built to assemble the rocket.
But people don't understand that when we go to college
it's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Oh. Yeah.
Because when you go, it's not the same when you're going to the university and going to the college. Because in college, I think you do a practical maybe after months maybe. And in university you do a practical after years and years you have studied.
Okay. Wow. So like you really need to.
I'm sorry to say this, and thina singabantu abamnyama sinengqondo yokuba college indawo yabantu
less intelligent.
Less intelligent. And then university, no, not all of us we can go a university. Not so long as ilungele university.
And it's nothing wrong.
Yeah. Nothing wrong. The college uzawufunda, and then after 3 months or 6 months, bakufunela umsebenzi ngokwabo. For lo course yenzileyo.
Indeed.
While a university uzawuthini ufunde end up being a cashier.
Yeah. Well, that's true. And one thing I wanted to add, is like many learners are complaining about how useless school is, because it doesn't generate finances or income to them, But like one thing I would like to say or emphasize is that, school
is the basis of everything.
Yes, and what school won't teach you how to make money. It is your responsibility to go. For example, you learn, get your degree, work, earn your salary. It is your decision it is up to you that you must go invest your money where, so you can grow your money, do that with whatsoever you want to, in order for your, like it's your responsibility to learn finances, to start thinking, because like you can't just say, but nah, man.
Because really, if you are uneducated, you wouldn't see things the same way you are seeing them.
Exactly.
You wouldn't be able to say, but hi man, money is like important for you or whatever. Without school, you would think that life is whatever it is. You don't need money, you don't need whatever. But school makes you realize
And like school won't teach you everything. It is your responsibility to go to teach yourself other things that aren't taught in school. I mean, like there's a lot of knowledge around
one
the
teacher
world.
of mine would always say, "Guti, school is not teacher based. It's teacher and learner based.
Yes.
The teacher will teach. You go do your own research. You come back to the teacher.
Going back kula ndaba esithethe ngayo uba kuleyo nyusela abantwana. Kids bane hope yokuba bazonyuselwa, and that's why bona bengazofunda.
Oh yeah.
Abafundi most abantwana abafundi banethemba lokuba no, after that ku-term 4 ndizawufunda then miss bawunyusela.
Amen.
Exactly.
That's what they
Nothing but the truth. You know. Well, last but not least, our latest video, substance abuse. You know, there's not much interaction there because like people don't like the truth, you know, and I mean, like, yeah, but it's quite a tough topic, you know, because like many people are involved in abusing substances, and yeah.
And really, guys, if you need help, get help.
Yeah.
While it's still early, before your liver turns into bride liver, before your lungs turn into gebrande lungs.
Steak.
It's steak. Seek help while there is still a chance.
Yeah.
Still light down the tunnel. Seek help. You will be helped. Okay. If you think you're being cool, stop thinking that.
Yeah.
Stop thinking wrong. Do the right thing.
And also, drink responsibly.
Yeah, we're not saying don't drink.
Don't drink, but drink responsibly.
So that
Do
you may
not
be able to comprehend.
Yeah, do not abuse substances.
And
When you smoke responsibly. Yes. We're not telling you to not do it. We're telling you to not overdo it.
Yeah. Too much
We're
of
not promoting
something is
illegal
good.
drugs.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Cocaine. Stay away from all of those.
Yeah, well, I think that's about it for today, and thank you for listening, and hope you like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment on the comment section, not privately or anyone, or use any one of us, you know, to tell your opinion or whatsoever. So like, yeah, thank you guys once again. Do comment, you know, we do respond to comment, we do go back, and that's about it. Oh, before I forget, you know, I would like you guys to drop a topic suggestion that you'd like us to go into, and
we're pleading you guys.
This is Let's Talk.
Signing out.